Grand Risings, good morning, happy MLK Day. To be alive, to be able to look at history, to be able to be black, to have African descent, to be proud. It's an honor. And I am thankful to the ancestors. I'm thankful to all of our founding fathers and mothers that paved the way for us to be able to have the opportunities, the resources, the life and the fun and the freedom and the liberation to be able to chase our dreams and to be able to accomplish all and everything that we set out to do while we're upon this earth. So y'all already know I have prayed, meditated, and just thank God and ancestors and Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all of them for just being who they are and for inspiring me. I have always had a love for African American history. I have an episode on my podcast interviewing my African American high school teacher, Mr. Carmichael, but it was a phenomenal time to be able to sit and talk with him as an adult outside of high school and get his perspective on being, it was only like 3 or 4 black people in my school, black teachers in a predominantly white school district, and to be able to hear his experience and see his perspective, it was a good conversation. So I have some words and some thoughts and some information and knowledge we're going to discuss today. So I recently looked at a documentary this past week with Mary J. Blige and Angela Bassett. All power to you, queens. They did a phenomenal job spreading knowledge and enlightenment on the perspective on a woman, the woman's side. Mary J. Blige was Malcolm X's wife, Miss Shabazz, and Angela Bassett played Coretta Scott King, and those women stood by their man's side the entire time. And it being Martin Luther King Day, I want to highlight how Coretta Scott King, there was a point in the movie where the feds and the government was trying to blackmail her with tapes of her husband being unfaithful. Anybody that has a good heart, anybody upon this earth has had a past, have made mistakes, have fallen into temptation, have fallen short. And anybody with a good heart and has tried to move on and get a new life and try to be better and do great things for this earth, people want to utilize the past to try to hurt you in your future because they know that they can't affect the future. So let me dig up your past like a fucking lame. And they tried it with him. That man, I did a podcast last year and spread some information about Martin Luther King and the trials and tribulations that him and his family had to endure. But he got arrested 29 times for stupid petty shit. That is a lot of times to be in jail. And then him being a black man at that time frame. That's some major sacrifices and major weights, and as to why, like, we walk around here and take life for granted. Our ancestors and slaves dying, getting castrated. Harriet Tubman putting her whole life sacrificing to help free other slaves so they wouldn't have to endure the shit she had to go through. Like, it's such a humbling honor and experience to be able to discuss it and learn from it so that the future can be better. So I want to say back to what I was saying, but they try to use Martin Luther King past, that he was unfaithful to her, to try to break up and cause division and deconstruct what they have been building and striving for, and that dream that he had, and him moving forward to it. And Coretta Scott King, she's seen the bigger picture. If she would have allowed for the enemy, for the ops, for the dark side, for the haters, for the insecure, for the ones that want to stay stuck and comfortable and small-minded, narrow-sighted, they would have won if she would have fed into that shit. But she understood the greater mission for the generations, for my age, for my babies, everybody else. It was not about them. It's not about us anymore. It's a bigger picture. Everything that we do, it affects. It's a big effect because we are one. One love, one heart. Thank you, Brother Marley. But she understood the assignment and she rocked by his side, irregardless. And we ain't condoning cheating and shit, but the fact that she understood, they both understood the assignment and they accomplished that shit. Once he passed away, she strived for him to get a holiday, for us to be recognized for the work that they did, the bloodshed, the innocent lives, kids watching their family get shot in front of their face. Like, it's time for us to wake up and stop taking life for granted. Stop taking the work, the sacrifice, the pain, the bloodshed, the hatred, the abuse, the having to suffer in silence that our ancestors, grandparents, everybody that sat here and dealt with. And then if they left down property and land and shit to y'all, not everybody had parents that passed things down to them. But if you had parents that actually passed down land and property and knowledge, and we acting ass, going against each other, fighting each other, being hostile, malice, just hurting people, it's time for us to quit with the shit. Like, I'm over it. I have a Black Panther tattoo on my back. That was my first tattoo. Like, I love me some African American history. I love Angela Davis. Oh, Huey Newton, all of it, and just edifying our mind and understanding who we are and how capable and strong we are as a people when we unite together, when we work together, once healed and moving on the right page and in the right mindset. It's a powerful thing. But if I can keep the evil going, if I can keep you going against each other, if I can keep you dumb, if I can control your mind and keep you living in fear, we will always be in separation. We will always be against each other. All the evil shit the ops and the enemy will continue to keep on keeping on. It is time for us to wake up and arise, my good people. So I'm about to get into our lessons for today. So our chakra tips is the third chakra. We have the solar plexus, oneness and unity. And now let me tell y'all, these words, may they be a blessing. May they bring awareness, enlightenment. May they bring healing. May it bring a spark of change, of movement. I pray that you feel loved always. I pray that you feel powerful always. I pray that these words penetrate your soul to make you want to go out here and be your best self. For you and nobody else, and then that best self pours into the world and brings us unity, and it brings us peace, and it brings us harmony, so that Mr. King's dreams, it will continue to live true and even better and beyond what he dreamed, because to infinity and beyond, we ain't stopping. And Sankofa McClendon is here to help continue lead the way, and I'm going to continue to keep on speaking my truth and telling my stories and telling my side. I had a lot of people tell me who the fuck I am. And I had a lot of people say a lot of fucked up shit about me. I know my heart, and they know my goddamn heart too, as to why they act the way they do. It is time for us to heal. It's time for us to be accountable for our actions. It is time for us to wake up and move forward in freedom and live and work together. To stop killing our kids, to stop being jealous of our families, stop spreading diseases knowingly, deliberately hurting people, utilizing kids as control mechanisms, having kids just to happen to be your slaves or your little personal pawns for bullshit. It is time for us to stop with this shit. It's like it's getting old here. We sitting here killing ourselves. We sitting here killing our kids. We sitting here killing our families and putting generational curses on ourselves by the shit that we're doing because we're hurt. Because hurt people. Because we want to continue to move around in this matrix that's continuing the evil, that's continually pouring bullshit into our brains that keeps us fighting against each other. My people, it's time for us to get real with self and wake up and get out of the fear. It is time. Third chakra, solar plexus, oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to emphasize and synthesize and sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as a part of my own life. I accept others for who they are. I find common grounds with others rather than differences. Nitpicking people and being judgmental. I find common grounds with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and to others' lives. Expansion. Every day I am learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is power. Together, we're meant to be together. I love working together with others of like minds and how it makes once impossible dreams possible. I see their strength and unity and how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak, it is powerful. I'm about to start crying because I just be shuffling the cards and it's over here talking about oneness and unity. Being one with self, it radiates out the unity in others and brings people here. Next, we have fear. Dun, dun, dun. Fear. Fear, particularly the fear of failure, is the main thing that holds us back in life. However, when we look logically at this fear and realize that setbacks are not the end of the world, but in fact they can be used to drive our future successes, we free ourselves to face challenges with a clear and confident attitude and strive freely towards becoming our best selves. The affirmation is, I am fearless in the face of failure. I will not let fear prevent me from being my best self, for speaking my mind, for fighting for my truth, for fighting for my dreams. Because what did Mr. King say? I have a dream. Did he let the fear hold him back? Did he get up there and be like, I'm scared to speak in front of people? I'm scared that they ain't gonna like what I say. Fuck them hoes if they don't like what I say. Either you for me or you against me. But I'm not about to sit here and close my mouth and be moving and walking in fear when I know there's people out here suffering, when I know I'm out here suffering, when I know that there's injustice going on, when there's innocent kids out here getting shot by their parents and getting killed, when there's innocent people out here just walking down the street and here come the police ready to beat their ass for the little black boys that just be innocent, growing to a teenager. Now y'all scared of them because of what they look like. He didn't let fear... We're not about to sit here and didn't letting other people project their fears on you because, well, I tried that when I was 10 and it didn't work for me. Well, you was 10 and it didn't work for you, but I'm about to sit here and I'm about to do it. I'm not about to sit here and let your failures and your fears come projecting upon. We're not letting people block that shit out. Block it out and we keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. My love is stronger than arguments and fights, little petty stupid ones. Your ego will always try to win. The ego will always try to win. And I'm going to go right back to the Coretta Scott King story with Martin Luther King because it's his day. Her ego, she could have allowed for her ego to get the best of her. She could have went and fought the other bitch. She could have went in, because she said in the movie, she said she opened his mail, so she read it first. She could have went the fuck off on Mr. King. She could have beat his ass. She could have threw him out the house. She could have put him on Front Street. She could have went in front of the church and be like, this a cheating motherfucker. But did she? No, she didn't. She did not allow for her ego, the dark side, her wicked, the real human shit that probably fucked her up inside. She swallowed that shit like a G. She allowed for the ego to get pushed aside because she knew the greater good and where we was going to work together to get unity. She ain't let her ego get in the way, and you see she was blessed. Her family has been blessed. That name has been blessed. His legacy has been blessed. That is a honorable thing. Our egos always tries to win and get the best of us. You are much more than your ego and other people's thoughts and having to get validated by them and etc. Whenever you find yourself in an argument, ask yourself, does it really matter? Are they really worth it? Are they a hater? Are they projecting? Are they being insecure? Are they big mad or little mad? Are they mentally challenged right now? Are they mentally stable? Are they able to have a conducive, productive conversation without getting upset or without you did this or gaslighting you or trying to flip it back on you? Is this really worth my goddamn time? That's what y'all, as you sit there with somebody trying to start, we should start. Is this really worth my time? Is this worth giving away my inner peace and happiness? Is this worth me throwing my life down the trash can and getting put in jail? Is this worth me not seeing my kids ever again? Is this worth me being in embarrassment and embarrassing myself? Is this worth me losing my damn job and now I have no food and I can't afford to take care of my family? Is it really worth it? Is it worth my peace of quiet? Is it worth my peace of damn mind to sit here and argue with somebody about some stupid shit, or to get upset and go hurt somebody, or go talk about somebody, or spread some rumors and I'm gonna go, what you say about me, and start go fighting them? Is it really worth it? It's time for us to start doing better with our decision-making processes when it comes to opposition, distractions, the outside world coming against us and helping us detach from one another and put the malice and the hatred, the disconnect, the misunderstanding, the judgments, and it's time for us to start healing and start loving ourselves and start accepting people for who they are and minding their business. If they're over there doing something that you don't agree with, but it's not hurting you, it's not hurting your pockets, it's not doing anything evil to this world, you may not agree with or don't understand it. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person or that's you just don't understand it, and you have a small mind and don't want to get to understand it. So now you mad. Now you're trying to outcast them or segregate them or make them feel like they're the different ones. I accept the ones of all life, and I know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid. You are fearless. You're not afraid to ask for assistance or help, because when we do this, asking for help is not weak, it's powerful. It makes the once impossible dreams possible. What is it in the army we saying? Oh, teamwork make the dream work. Everybody do their part. You know, I was a cook in the army, You got starches and vegetables. You got your meat section. You got admin. You got your maintenance, R&U. You got your outside line and your short order. Everybody have 5 products that they have to make. Everybody got their position and their role that they play in the defect. And when it all come together, the meal get put out and all the soldiers are happy. Everybody's fed because we work together. We work together. So my good people, on this Martin Luther King Day, I need for my good people for us to start uniting, start getting together. Let's get it together. Let's stop putting our fears on each other. Let's stop living in fear. Let's go out here and heal and be expansive. Educate and edify our minds, read books, listen to podcasts, go to retreats, go meet different people, go travel, go try new food, go meet a new person, say hello on the street, crack a smile on your damn face, you know? Allow for yourself to sympathize and emphasize and sympathize and see how others see the world around you and bring some love and light. I see everything as a part of my own life and I accept others for who they are. You may not have to agree with what they doing, what they saying, but hey, if you don't like it, get out of line. Get out. Don't subscribe to it and just keep it fucking moving. But to be mean and bullying and shit and picking fights and starting arguments, nah. Bullshit. Stop it. Stay your ass in the house and mind your business and leave folk alone until you figure it out, until you can heal and learn how to be expansive. Every day is a day to learn something new and expand to your highest potential. And for the people who want to stay stuck and be on low vibrational, low potential bullshit, that's fine. Let them be, and y'all asses stay where y'all at, low, as other people fly, and let them do that in peace. What it says, is it worth my peace? If it's not, let it go. Remember the affirmation, you are fearless in the face of failure. You are fearless in the face of all things. For God before you, no man can ever be against you. I will not let fear prevent me from being my best self. Ashe. And I got a extra card for y'all today. I was born and built for all this, bitch. From the Fuck It Up Sis, Fuck It Up Bro collection. You was born for all of this. You was built for all of this. You are an infinite, powerful being. Your love is stronger than arguments and compliments. And remember, asking for help is not weak, it is powerful. Find the common grounds with the people in your life and the others with the other differences, and know that when you work together, when you unify, when we start being expansive and getting on the same vibration and collective, the dreams that Martin Luther King and all our ancestors fought for, and the teams and everybody supporting each other, it's going to come together. It's going to come together. I believe, and I'm going to continue to help spread the knowledge and helping lead the way. I'll have a new magazine, Sankofa Speaks, leading the New World Revolution. And as I highlight different guests on my podcast, I put them in the magazine and have their interview on digital copies and put affirmations, positive words, poetry that helps touch the soul, filled with good knowledge, advertisement for Black-owned businesses and just different businesses and people that's just on a mission to help heal and save the world. I'm here to help support and amplify any business, any person that feels as though they have never had a voice, have been the underdog, been slept upon, been beat and abused, and are looking to get their voices out here, to get their business, to get their story told. I'm here to help support it. So if you have any inquiries, please reach out. If you have a phenomenal testimony story that you would love to share and you feel deemed worthy to spread it to the world and to be able to help heal, release, and put love and unity and get out of fear and be expansive and bring that oneness to this planet, I'm here to help lead the way. But thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in, and listening. Ciao for now.